Have you ever been on the charts in the middle of the night, waiting for price to hit your level of interest just to fall asleep and then wake up and find out that you missed your entry? It's happened to all of us. This is why we should be using buy stops and sell stops. In this video, I'll show you where to use them and where they'll be the most effective. Let's go. Buy stops and sell stops are under the umbrella of pending orders, and really they're mostly used by breakout traders. So once price breaks out of your resistance or breaks out of your support, you may want a buy stop or sell stop depending on where price is going to be able to capitalize on that move, just in case you're not paying attention, or if you want a more accurate price and you trust the execution a little more than you trust your eyeballs staying open and glued to the charts. All right, so when do we appropriately use buy stops and sell stops? What situation could we possibly be in to use that? Let's go on the charts, let's find out, guys. All right, guys, so we are on the charts right now. We're looking at GJ, and what we want to know is where exactly do we actually set our buy stop or sell stop, and what situations is it most effectively used, okay? So first and foremost, we're looking for situations of support and resistance, okay? So whenever price is within some kind of range or in some kind of retest, these are the most effective areas where we can possibly use buy stops and sell stops. All right, so let's look at the charts, and if we take this example over here, right, so I'm going to set support and resistance areas in this previous area where GJ was, okay? So that was a resistance, and this is a level of support over here. Now, what may happen, there's a couple of things I can do in order for me to make sure I capitalize on this move. First of all, identifying that this is already an uptrend. I'm already on an uptrend, and that's very clear to me, right? So I'm expecting at the end of this retest anyway, my bias is that I'm looking for an up move, okay? So me personally, what I would do is set an alert up here for when price is going to break past that level of resistance. And that usually works for the most part. However, there are certain situations where maybe I took this trade in the middle of the night, or maybe I took this trade right before I was gonna go to bed, and I'm not gonna be able to be up to wait for the breakout to actually happen. So if that's what's going on, then I may consider setting a buy stop in that situation. So if my bias is that price is going to more than likely break out of this level of resistance, or in this entire retest, to be honest, if my bias is that price is going to break out for the buy, then instead of just the alert that is not going to be significant since I'll be asleep, I'll set a actual buy stop so that I can know that once price breaks out of here, I can set my buy stop, let's say at 164,549, 550, right? And it gets activated and it rides my trade up for the desired amount of pips that I want it to take, and then closes my trade out at the set TP that I set it for. Okay, so let's take, for example, let's go to MT5. Let's go to MT5, and what we want to do is set a buy stop. Okay, so now I'm gonna click where it says market execution, and notice how all of the pending orders come down in the drop down menu. Okay, I'm gonna click on buy stop. Okay, now in the buy stop, I want to set a couple of things, a couple of parameters. I want to first set the lot size that I want to even execute my trade at. So let's say I want to execute my trade at a 1 lot. Okay. And then I want to write down the price that I want to execute my trade at. Okay, so let's say the price that I want to execute my trade at is going to be 164,550. 164. Let's delete that first. 164,550. So where I want the price to, where the buy stop should be executed. I want to set a stop loss. Okay, let's just say I put my stop loss at 164,400. And then my TP, let's just say I just want to ride this up to 165,000. And that's it, okay? And that's it. All right, now you can also set an expiration. Now, if it's set to GTC, if I'm not mistaken, I believe GTC is good till close, so it will not expire this buy stop until you actually delete it. But you can actually set it on today. So if in the entire day it does not break that level, the buy stop would be deleted. It could be a specified day as well, where you want the buy stop to be deleted if it doesn't hit that price, or you can even hit specified. And if you hit specified, it'll give you a day and a time, right? So now a sell stop, let's go right over here. In the same chart, let's see in what situation would I set a sell stop. So if I draw this area of support right over here, okay? And again, same situation, middle of the night, you know, yeah, I usually set my alerts down here. If price tends to hit this area, then I want to take a look to see if I get some kind of retest and enter my sell. Let's just say I know I might fall asleep. This is an appropriate situation to set a sell stop. Okay, so I'm gonna set a sell stop the same way I did the buy stop, anticipating that price is, once it breaks this area of support over here, I'm going to get some kind of movement to the downside, and I want to capitalize on that. And let's say the price that I want the trade to be executed at is 163.430. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Go to our MT5, and this time we want to select a sell stop. Okay, now at the sell stop, I'll keep the same lot size, so one lot is fine with me. The price that I want it to be executed at is 163.430. Okay, so I'm gonna adjust the price 163.430. Let's say the stop loss is going to be 163.600, and the take profit is going to be 163.000. 163.000. And then I'm going to set place unless I want it to be at a specific time. Again, you would click on that if you want it to be today, or if you want it to be on a specific time or specific day, then you would click and adjust where you want your sell stop to be. But that's how you use sell stops and buy stops. Could be very effective. So sometimes you do have to be careful because it doesn't serve you well in false breaks. So false breaks are situations in which price will actually break through support or resistance and then come back down into that range, or go the opposite way totally. So in those situations, you probably will lose the trade. But ultimately, more times than not, it usually tends to work out for me, at least, using this strategy, using buy stops when necessary or sell stops when necessary. Right, so definitely use them. They're very useful, guys. Make sure you're placing them right, know the situations where you should be using them, and let's continue to make money, guys. All right, take care. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, and till next time.